Hello friends, and welcome back to Belle's Library. It has been a hot minute, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a life update and what kind of plans are going forward with my channel here, and just try and get this ball rolling again. So I have been going through a lot of just changes in my life in the last few months, and my channel kind of just started getting a lot for me. There's just too much going on, and so I think I just got really overwhelmed, and I haven't been reading as much. I haven't put a video out since I think the very beginning of May, and it is now June 15th. So yeah, where have I been? What's been going on? I just kind of wanted to fill you guys in and hopefully just kind of jumpstart getting back into making some videos and getting some content out, and hopefully starting to read again, because I miss it, but I just can't seem to get myself to pick up a book, and it's really just, it's a struggle, guys. So some of the things that have been going on with me, lots and lots of new. We recently moved to Tennessee from California back in January, so that's kind of where the big changes really started. I then also started a new job because I had just finished nursing school. So my first nursing job, got started with that, went through orientation. I'm on my own now, and it's been a little bit of a roller coaster of a ride. I am still trying to kind of get my feet and how I like to do things, and just try and figure all that out. And I know that's going to take some time, but I am not the most patient person when it comes to that. And I tend to be kind of ambitious, and I really like to do the absolute best that I can at my job. And so when I'm not, and it's not anything that's my fault. I'm trying, I just am still learning a lot, and I'm still new, but I want to be the best. And right now I'm not because I'm new. So it's been a little bit of a struggle and trying to figure that out. I'm also really struggling with kind of work-life balance stuff a little bit. I'm working 3 12-hour shifts a week, and sometimes it's just really hard. Like my first day off after working, I'm pretty tired, but then I feel like I can't rest, but I end up resting all day because I'm tired and I just don't want to do much, and I'm just worn out from working all day the day before, or sometimes 2 or 3 days in a row, and I'm exhausted. And then I feel guilty because I feel like I should also be doing all these other things that I want to do and need to do, and just everything going on. And so I get a little overwhelmed, and then I just zone out. Do you ever get so overwhelmed with things that you just stop doing everything? Because that's what I do. When my list of things that I want to do and need to do and everything just gets so big, I just I shut off and I just don't do anything, which does not help the issue. It kind of makes it worse because then things just keep piling up. But it's just how I work. I don't know. That's my stress mechanism, is I just shut everything off, and I'm just I'm not gonna do anything. So yeah, that's been kind of going on, and just trying to figure all of that out. Me and my husband bought a new house. It's our first house, so we're first-time home buyers, and wow, it's a lot of work owning your own house. It's been really great. We love our house. It's really cute. We have about a half an acre land and a cute little 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, and we're really enjoying it. But there's just so much to go into it, that things that we want to do to it, things that we need to do to it, to just kind of get it up to what we would like it to be at and what we want to live in. And it's just, I am really enjoying getting into all the different house projects we've been doing, and it's been fun, but also it's overwhelming because we literally just have this huge list of things that we need to do, things we need to buy, because we moved here from California with just what would fit in our car. So we have no furniture, nothing when we're moving, and so we've had to just been buying all of this stuff, which it's just been a lot to handle. But I will say I painted my daughter's room with her the other day, and really just enjoy doing that. Been trying to like get the backyard, like our backyard area has a huge patio, but it's like super covered with all this mud and stuff that's just kind of like nothing's been maintained out there. So I've been trying to work on like getting that into a nice area because I know it's gonna be gorgeous once we can get there. But like there's some vines out there and they are so overgrown and crazy. It is, oh my gosh, I worked out there for like a few hours the other day and it didn't look like I did anything. Like it's just nuts. So yeah, that's been a whole other project going on. Just trying to settle into a new house, working like how much we're gonna work on the house here and there and what we're gonna buy and just, you know, all the things there. So that's been also going on for me. Other new things, we got a puppy. So we've only had a puppy for a few days. My husband's been wanting a puppy for a long time, and I've been like, well, let's wait till we move. Like, let's get our own house, yada yada. So my brother ended up getting 2 puppies a couple weeks ago, but he only wanted one, but he was trying to help out because this other puppy was not in a good home. So he took them both, and he's like, this is just too much. And so we ended up adopting one of them. So now we have a puppy who is not potty trained. She just chewed up on my shoes this morning. So constantly taking her outside and trying to get her potty trained and play with her and keep her entertained and keep an eye on her all day long. Oh man. So she's cute, she's sweet, she loves to play, but she also loves to cuddle. So she's got a good mix of both. From what I understand, the mom was a German Shepherd and Pit Bull mix, and then not sure about the dad, but I think she kind of looks lab. They're saying maybe lab or Weimaraner. But yeah, she's super, super cute. I may try to have her come in here towards the end of the video, but right now she's chill, so we're gonna leave her be for a minute. So I think that's a lot of the new things that have been going on in my life. And as much as like they are all super exciting and wonderful things going on, it's just been a lot of new and it kind of just gets overwhelming and stressful. I don't know about you guys, but like new things are great and you're excited and like these are great things happening in my life, but they are also can be very overwhelming and stressful for me. It's been wearing on me, and it's been wearing on my mental health a little bit, and it's been wearing on my reading habits. I have not been reading, like I said, at all. In May, I think I read 1 book, and like 1.5. And then so far this month, we're halfway through the month, and I finished up the other half of the book that I started in May, and I'm about halfway through another book. So that's kind of where I'm at with my reading at the moment. And it's pretty much only been audiobooks, like back and forth to work. I haven't really sat down and physically read very much. I have tried to pick up a few books, but I just haven't been able to really get into it. So we're gonna try and change that, because I've been actually kind of like eyeing my books and being like, I really do feel like I want to pick one up. I feel like I need to pick up a physical book. I've been trying to read some ebooks, and maybe that's just not what's working. I don't know. Along with my overwhelmed, stressful feelings, I definitely feel like I'm kind of giving into some really unhealthy habits, and I think that's kind of giving into a lot of what's going on with me right now. So kind of need to make some changes for some of that too. I don't know about you guys. I mean, this is just kind of, I guess, real life talk ramble to you guys. I'm hoping to just kind of connect on a certain level with you guys, because I mean, being real with you I think is important, and I don't want you to think that I've got it all put together, because I don't always. And I also think this may be just therapeutic to just kind of get this out there and, you know, talk to you guys. But I'm definitely like feeling like a little more depressed sometimes. I've definitely been struggling a little bit. My mental health just hasn't been spot on. And I think I just really need a routine and some regularity in my life, and for things to just start feeling normal and not just different and all over the place. But I've really given up on some of the things that probably would help, and kind of taken in some habits that probably are not helping. Like, I have not been eating well at all. I don't really feel like cooking. I don't really want healthy things. I want just all of the bad things. So I'm gaining weight, and that's not really helping. And when you're not eating healthy and well, that does not help your physical state as well as your mental state. So really need to like kind of, you know, kick my butt on that a little bit. Haven't been exercising, and exercising helps so much with like depression feelings and stress and stuff. So probably should work on that one. I also have been drinking a little bit more, which I'm not a big drinker, but like once a week, I'm probably drinking like a few drinks one of the nights, which is very unusual for me. I drink maybe like once every couple of months usually. So that's not really helping, and alcohol's a depressant, so I need to just kind of probably stop doing that as well. And another thing that I've noticed that I've really been doing is having a ton more screen time. Instead of reading, I'm watching a lot more TV shows and just like being randomly on my phone watching random stuff, and just not as I don't know. I feel like when I'm on devices and screen time a lot more, it just isn't as good for me. I need to go and try and be outside. It is really hot though. Like, I've been really wanting to try to get outside because I know that would help too. But it's been getting into upper 90s, and the humidity here has been like insane, and it doesn't cool down here at all. No. So suffice to say, I really just need to work on some time for myself to kind of get myself back in a routine, getting back to being healthier, and I would really like to get back to some reading and back on my channel here, and just like, this is kind of my little passion project thing, and reading is kind of my passion thing, so it's kind of my time, you know? So I really just need some of that. Hi, Miss Mel. Do you want to come say hi? Come here. Mel. Mel, come here. Come here. So you guys can say hi to the puppy. Come here. Oh, here she is. This is Mel, our new little pup. Such a cutie, isn't she? Oh, hi, baby. It's your Mel. Mel. That's the Mel. That's the Mel. Huh. What are you doing, silly girl? So anyways, if you guys feel like you just feel like chatting a little bit and telling me, you know, kind of gets you out of a funk like this, or if you just want to tell me that you're in a funk and these are some of your bad habits, or if you're struggling and you just feel like chatting, I would love to chat with you guys. I mean, it's gonna be a little more public in the comments, but you know, if you feel like reaching out through my Instagram, I'll have my Instagram down below as well. Just know you're not alone. We all struggle with it a little bit, and it's gonna get better, and I believe that. So moving forward, what am I gonna do? Where are we at? What's happening? I'm going to keep things kind of light and simple because I can't do too much right now. I need to just kind of ease myself in here. Mel. So I'm thinking I'm going to try and do like 1 or 2 videos a week for a little bit here, just to try and get myself going. But I'm not going to pressure myself too much. And I did not read my Bookman books for May. Obviously, I did not make one for June, so I'm hoping to start that up again in July. But I think for the rest of June, I've got a couple weeks left here. I'm going to do the 1 week, 1 shelf challenge that Emily Fox does on her channel. I've wanted to do it for a while, and I'm feeling like reading like actual physical books. So I think that that would be something that would be very helpful. And so I thought, like, why not do it for these couple weeks here through June, see if I can get myself kind of reading and doing a little vlogging. And I have a million other videos that I have been wanting to do that I haven't done, so they're all getting backed up. And I'm just trying not to think about that. I'm trying to just be like, well, let's just do a little bit of this. Let's just kind of get ourselves moving. And then I can reorganize my life with all of that and look at all the list of videos I was planning on doing that I haven't done and see how I want to work that all out. Having said that, I totally forgot. I also, because we moved and I didn't have bookshelves before, I got new bookshelves. So here they are behind me. I got two thinking like I had kind of downsized before we moved because I couldn't move all of my books. I thought I was gonna have more room. These are stuffed full. I need like a third one. So my husband's like, what? You don't need a third one? I'm like, yeah, I kind of do. Like, what am I gonna do with all these books? So these are very full bookshelves. Let me see if I can kind of show you guys a little bit. I'm gonna tilt you up. So there's the top. This shelf up here has kind of some like YA romance type stuff, and then some contemporary type books. And then this has romances, and then my special edition like horror books from Penguin Horror that I really enjoy. And then these shelves behind me, we have this shelf over here is all YA, like contemporary type stuff. This shelf over here, this one's like all thriller, mystery, horror, that kind of stuff is here. Over here we have sci-fi. Over here we have fantasy. And got two more shelves of fantasy stuff down here as well. So I have lots of fantasy books. I mean, I do read a lot of fantasy, but I also read a big mix of stuff. But I think I have a lot of fantasy because there's so many series, so you end up with like lots of books because there's series and series and series. So anyways, I figured we could do a random number generator and pick my shelf that I'm going to be reading off of for this week of June, from the 15th until the 21st. And then at the end of that one, we'll pick the next shelf for the next week. And hopefully I can read maybe one book off my shelf. That's like my main goal, is to read at least one. If I can read a couple, then that would be awesome, but I just don't know if that's going to happen. And again, not trying to pressure myself. So how are we going to do these shelves? Should we go like 1 through 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8? I guess. Yeah, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, and then the one down below 4, and then up top 5, 6, 7, and then 8 down here. So let me pull up a random number generator. And we'll do 1 to 8. Don't know if you'll be able to really see this. So we're looking right here. So right now it says 5. So we'll go ahead and click, let's see. And it says shelf number 8, which actually is kind of interesting. Let's see if I'm thinking correctly. What did I say? I said 1. Did I say 1? All right, I'm confusing myself. Where am I starting? I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Yes, okay. So that's this bottom shelf down here. I'm gonna scoot you down a little. Okay, so this shelf here, that's where we're hanging out at, which I find kind of interesting because this is like, there's not a lot of options on this shelf. So I put a bunch of Cassie Clare books here that I had gotten like a while ago. I found them really inexpensive, and I was like, everybody's read these Shadowhunters. I feel like I'm behind. I gotta like read these, right? Well, I'm currently trying to catch up on my buddy read with the Bookstara group. They're like, I think, so I read City of Bones back when they started in, I think it was February. And they're doing it like every other month. So March, April would have been City of Ashes, which I'm in middle of right now. And then May, June, yeah, this month they're reading City of Glass. So I've been trying to catch up on that. So we might just like read and catch up on that because I've been wanting to do that, and that would be perfect. Otherwise, I have the Red Queen series here, which I haven't read the last one, but it's been so long since I've read the first 3, I really feel like I need to go back and reread these. So I could go back and reread Red Queen, I guess. And then I've got B.E. Schwab, Darker Shade of Magic series here, which I've read the first one, but again, it's been a while, so I feel like I probably have to reread this one to get into those. So those are my options, is to, I guess, reread the Red Queen or A Darker Shade of Magic, or continue on my way through this Shadowhunters series. I don't know. I don't know that that's going to be like the most interesting vlog ever, but it's kind of perfect for me. I need to kind of keep going with those so I can continue buddy reading, and I need to actually get in the Discord and talk because I'm like halfway through this book and I haven't been in there at all. I think I'm in chapter like 9. So here's the beginning of chapter 9, and I think I'm a little bit into chapter 9. So yeah, I mean I'm pretty close to halfway through. So probably be reading this and maybe getting into the next one. Or, I mean, I might, because I'm listening to it on audio at the moment, and if I want to physically pick something up, I might actually pick up one of these other ones, and we'll kind of see where it goes. Interesting. Very interesting that that's where we went. All right, guys, I guess that's where we're leaving it for today. I am glad to be back with you guys, making some of these videos and just trying to, you know, get some reading going. Let me know what you guys are reading, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Bye.